Hello, welcome to Drawing with Rachel. I'm Rachel, and on this show I'll teach you how to draw anything you like. Drawing can be very therapeutic, and it's something that everybody can do. I'll be taking requests from you all at home, so please send an email to this easy-to-remember address below. Please email me. On this episode, we received a request from Dante Hale of New Orleans. And he wants to learn how to draw identity crisis. He writes, "I'm having an identity crisis. Best wishes and warmest regards. Sincerely, Dante." That sounds like a fun one to draw. I hope you're okay, Dante. I'm good, thanks for asking. An identity crisis is a period of psychological distress and confusion in which a person's sense of self becomes insecure, typically due to a change in their expected aims or role in society. That's interesting. Let's see if we can help you out, Dante. I wonder if anybody else in Brooklyn can relate. I noticed that you're wearing a mask. Are you having an identity crisis?
Oh, no.
What's a good way to cope when you're having an identity crisis?
Drugs.
Drugs. What kind of drugs?
I don't know. Adderall?
Can I see your face for a second? I just want to see if you look like what I think that you look like in my head.
Wait, how do you think I look like?
Just a regular nose, happy mouth.
Yep. Way off.
Cocaine, ketamine, mushrooms, alcohol.
Thanks for showing me.
Absolutely.
Take care now.
Okay.
Cigarettes, coffee.
The correct answer that I have here is get veneers. You ever see veneers?
Did you draw these?
Yes, I'm an artist.
And this one looks like a kid maybe drew it.
I drew that one, actually. Do you know anybody who would like to buy those, including yourself?
Not me, but
Not you? Which of these two people are having an identity crisis?
This one.
Justin?
He lives here, or he used to.
He lives in this park?
No, he used to live in Williamsburg.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You should find him.
Guys, has anybody seen Justin Bieber? Has anybody seen him? Have you seen Justin Bieber? Can I play? Can I hit one? If an identity crisis were a shape, do you think it would be a triangle or a circle or the shape of tears that you cried so much because of the constant fighting of your parents?
My parents never fought, and I guess I'd say a circle because it keeps going round and round like a pie wheel.
So why does that resemble a crisis?
Because it's never ending. There's no resolve.
Okay, that's a good answer.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate that.
You mind saying it one more time, though?
Oh.
True or false? 80% of the time, 50% of the men in Williamsburg over age 40 are having an identity crisis.
Absolutely. That's why they move here.
What about him? Which of these is not an identity crisis? Being a professional athlete and you injure yourself so you're not allowed to play anymore. Being a soldier and you're told your whole life that you're helping people, but really you're just a pawn in a game for oil. Or helping a friend shop for a desk. Thank you for your service, sir.
But I get it.
Can I hula hoop?
Yeah, you can hula hoop.
Okay, thank you. Wow, all this talk of identity crisis has really got me questioning the value of my own existence. When I have intense thoughts of self-doubt, I like to center myself by doing a drawing of a still life.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am. Would you mind holding my lamp for me? Do you have time? Of course. Just drawing. Just like this so that it lights up the flowers. Can I make a picture of you? It'll be very quick, I promise.
I just have to go pick up something, so.
Okay. Do you think you could do another 20 minutes?
Are you just gonna keep it, or?
Yeah, I'll keep it. Wow. Actually, here, you can have it. Here you go. Bye.
How you doing, man? What you got going there?
Oh, it says I'm doing a still life drawing.
Okay. Ma'am, you can't do that here, okay? Come on, chop chop, zebra shirt. Done.
Anyway, the studio is where the real magic happens. But before you start drawing, you have to make sure that you have everything you need. Like a full glass of water. Oh, that's where I left my full glass of morning vodka. I like to have snacks too because you never want to draw on an empty stomach. Okay, Dante, let's see. When I think of identity crisis, I think back to this one time when I was in the park. It was interesting to meet people in the park today and hear what identity crisis meant to them. Art is subjective, so I'd like to inspire everyone at home to take out a piece of paper and draw what comes to mind when you think of identity crisis. Anyway, back to me. I'd like to focus this drawing on one summer's day when I was doing face painting. Remember, you can use anything as a canvas, even the face of someone who you don't really know, and will never know. But kids really enjoy having their faces painted because they can escape reality and pretend to be somebody more important than themselves. So when I set up my face painting booth, a storm of kids got in line to get painted. I was honored to help them with their identity crisis. The first kid in line said, "Can you paint my face to look like a basketball?" So I painted that and showed him the mirror, and he was like, "This looks stupid." And I was like, "Yeah, I know." Then the next several boys in line wanted their face painted like Chucky. You know, that doll with the poor lifestyle choices? So I painted that, and then the next kid was like, "Can you paint me like God?" And I was like, "No." So he was like, "Okay, just give me Chucky then." Here's a drawing tip. You should draw for 8 hours a day if you want to improve. When I don't feel like drawing, I remind myself that one day, long after I'm dead, this very drawing will be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And whoever owns it can sell it to purchase a home. And I don't want to deprive that person from their lavish Victorian-style multi-story dream house in Buenos Aires. By the way, did I mention I live with my sister? And finished. When you have a series of work, it's important to organize an art show. I was accepted into a nearby gallery where tons of viewers come to see the exhibition. It's in a prime location, so you can imagine it's pretty prestigious. But, you know, don't worry, viewers. Your art will get accepted into a gallery too one day. Probably not this gallery, but if you continue to like, share, and subscribe to Drawing with Rachel, your lucky moment will come. You can't just disrupt the gallery and swing open the door like an animal. I mean, read the sign. You have to purchase a piece of artwork before entering.
Not this again.
Why? I mean, that's like if I were to just barge into your room, not even knock on the door, start rummaging through all of your outfits, pick out a sweater, just wear your clothes because I think I'm entitled to it.
You borrowed my clothes?
No. Why would you think that? Okay, please, Nikki, can I borrow your shirt? I have to go back to the store, and they're gonna recognize me if I'm wearing mine, and I have to go buy lemons.
What? No.
I mean, don't you remember when we were born? Conjoined at the heart? And we had to get that twin separation surgery at age 9 so that we could have the chance to live out our lives before puberty hit. And I let you have the left ventricle. And you started crying and you said, Rachel, I'm gonna return the favor one day. This means so much to me.
We're not related. I met you when I moved in last week. I barely know you.